What is health anxiety? Health anxiety is walking into a store, feeling like you're going to faint, actually feeling like you're going to faint, feeling like you are not getting enough air, like you can't breathe, and thinking that something bad is about to happen to you, that you're about to die, pass out, something bad is about to happen to you, but still trying to get in the store to grab what you need and to come out. Sometimes you don't even make it that far. Sometimes you do turn around and leave the store because you can't handle it. Sometimes health anxiety is stepping out of your front door and getting this overwhelming feeling that you're about to get into a car accident, and that if you get into your car, that's going to be it. So you turn around and you go back into your house because you have this overwhelming feeling and you're shaking and you can't breathe and you have all these physical symptoms and you just swear something bad is about to happen. Health anxiety is like being underwater and not feeling like you, and not being able to take a breath, but needing to. Health anxiety is going to a family function and all of a sudden your whole body begins to tremble uncontrollably and you don't understand why. It's going and trying to talk to somebody and not being able to concentrate and not being able to focus and not being able to actually talk to them because you don't know how to verbalize what's going on in your head, and even if you did, you're not even thinking, you're not even there with them in the moment. Having health anxiety is like trying to go to sleep and there's something telling you all these bad things and telling you that you're going to die when you go to sleep, or you're not going to wake up the next morning, and that when you try to go to sleep that you just can't breathe. You start feeling like you can't breathe, or you do start to fall asleep and like all of a sudden you get jolted awake. It isn't the falling feeling, it's you actually get jolted awake. Having health anxiety is just horrible. It is horrifying. You get all these symptoms, physical symptoms that are real. They're not in your head. Yes, that people try to tell you it's all in your head, it's all in your head. Okay, that doesn't help us because we actually have the physical symptoms. I can tell you the symptoms that I've had, and if any of you were to have felt the symptoms that I go through, even the ones that I go through every single day, I promise you right now that if you just started getting these symptoms tomorrow, there is no way you'd be able to function your normal life like you do. There is no way. My 24/7 symptoms, the ones that are with me constantly, is my derealization. Derealization is where everything around you looks like a dream. Nothing looks real. Ever. Nothing looks real to me. It's been 3 years now. Nothing looks real to me. Everything looks like I am in a dream. My second 24/7 symptom, the one that never goes away, another one that never goes away, is my breathing issues. I have hyperventilation syndrome, where 24/7 I'm constantly having breathing issues. There's nothing supposedly wrong with my lungs, but I have where I can't breathe. I feel like I can't breathe. I feel like I'm not getting enough air. I feel like my lungs are about to stop any second. That's another one that never leaves me alone. Third one that never leaves me alone is my sensitivity to light. I'm extremely sensitive to lights. I'm extremely sensitive to the sunlight. I'm extremely sensitive to the fluorescent lights inside of like Walmart, big stores like that. I can't be in there too long because I begin to have really, really bad anxiety. I will go into panic attacks sometimes even, and sometimes I can't even look up. I'll be like, I have to like keep looking down to try to get myself through the store. I can't even barely go into like the freezer aisles to open those doors and stuff because everything is like way too bright and shiny. I don't even know how to explain it. It affects me in like all kinds of ways. That's another 24/7 symptom that I have. On top of the 24/7 symptoms that I have, I also have the racing thoughts. I have where my brain does not stop thinking. I mean, nobody stops thinking, I hope, but like my brain is constantly telling me, you're about to die. You're about to have a heart attack. Why are you feeling like this? What's going on with you? You're about to fall and faint, and you're about to like make a fool of yourself in front of everybody. Oh, look at them! Look at them! Look at how they're looking at you. What's going on with look at that. What are they thinking about you? Or oh my gosh, why did you write that? Or hey, it's like I have this like little evil thing in my head that is constantly telling me that everything I do is wrong and that I'm about to die any second of the day. And it's nothing to really laugh at. I laugh at it sometimes. I have to. But it's something that I seriously deal with on a daily basis. It's something I have. These are the 4 things that are always with me 24/7. These are those 4 that I just mentioned. Then I have other symptoms on top of these 24/7 ones that happen, that come and go. I'll tell you some major ones that have happened in the past that haven't happened in probably a couple of years now, but other things still happen to me on a regular basis. The trembling, nonstop, uncontrollably trembles will happen to me out of nowhere. I get where like this part of my face will go numb, or like my whole left side, to be honest, like straight down the middle, left side of my body has gone completely tingly and numb, like this in an instant. And that's happened to me 3 times. 4 times. That's happened to me 4 times, actually. Of course, every single time I went to the hospital, went to the ER, guess what they told me? They told me I was 100% healthy and that it was just anxiety. I hate those words, just anxiety, because people don't understand how horrifying, how terrifying it is to deal with health anxiety, the anxiety that I deal with on a daily basis. There's a lot of us out there that deal with this, and it is horrifying. It is horrible. It is more than you can ever imagine. Like I said, I've had the whole left side of my body go numb, tingly. I've had where my tongue was numb for like 3 months straight. That was not fun at all. I've had 3 times where I go suddenly and completely blind. It isn't blurry. It's like somebody took a curtain and just went over my eyes out of nowhere. That's happened to me 3 times. I've had where, oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. I've had dizzy spells. I had dizzy spells for 3 years straight. That was a 24/7 symptom. I had the dizzy spells and off balance feeling 3 years straight. I was able, when I moved here, that actually stopped, but that was scary. That was so scary. I couldn't even go anywhere. I've had the heart palpitations. I've had where my heart will beat super hard, really hard, like real hard, and then all of a sudden I feel like I'm just gonna faint. And then I'm like, whoa, I've had that happen to me. I've had where I try to go to sleep and I freaking am jolted awake. Not the falling feeling. I'm talking about jolted awake. I've had where I am asleep and I've woken up in the middle of the night and I literally cannot breathe. I cannot catch my breath. You don't know how terrifying that is. I've had all these things have happened to me for so many years already, periodically, just here and there, and then on top of the 24/7 symptoms, of course. And people don't seem to understand. Yeah, there's a lot of things I don't like being around because it makes all of this worse for me. I don't like being around drinking. I'm sorry. I'm just not one of those people. I don't drink, and I don't like being around it because it makes this worse. I don't like being around. I don't like being in public places like with a bunch of lights and stuff. I don't like being out in the sun or the heat. Heat does it to me too. I just can't do certain things because of this. I go into panic attacks when these things happen to me. When I get super stressed or somebody's negative around me, or if I feel overwhelmed, all of these symptoms get way worse. I've had where it's just really bad. I could make probably an hour-long video explaining all the symptoms that I've had and all of the things that I feel, the things that are in my head all the time, the things that bother me. I'm always scared. I always have this. I have a really, really, really low self-esteem, and I'm always thinking crazy about what other people might think of me. I also suffer from BDD. If any of you know what that is. It's a body dysmorphic disorder, and it's a serious thing for me. It is so bad for me. Like, you don't even, if I were, I'm actually gonna make a video on my channel dealing with just that, because that is something major for me. But anyway, I just want to make this video because I feel like people don't really understand what I go through. And yeah, I'm not going to go around you when you're drinking. I don't like really going to parties and stuff. And no, I don't like, I'm not going to do those kind of things, other than the fact that I'm a Christian and I don't really like being around those things. This anxiety is horrible for me, and you don't understand. Stress, yelling, too many people around is going to make me worse. I'm not being stuck up. I'm not trying to be ugly. I don't think I'm better than anybody. Never do I think I'm better than anybody. You have to understand, it's my anxiety. Sometimes you might be talking to me, or it might seem like I'm like not there. I probably am not. I'm probably in my head trying to calm myself down. I've had, when I went to, about 2 years ago, I believe, I was in Arlington, around where I live, around this area, Dallas-Fort Worth area. And I ended up having to park on the side of the freeway, and I had to call the ambulance. Do you know how embarrassing that was? Okay. I had to call the ambulance because I went into a horrible panic attack. I could not drive. I could not do anything, and I had okay. Oh goodness. I had my kids with me, or a couple of them, and like, it was so scary. Okay. Anyway, I couldn't drive. I was hyperventilating so bad that my entire body went numb. My whole body stiffened up. I couldn't do anything. That's scary. It's really, really scary. Basically, I'm in fear every day. So, don't mind me when I don't go out there and hang out with you when you're drinking. Don't think of me as being ugly when I do those things, when I don't want to be around people, or I don't want to go certain places, or I don't want to be around scantily clad women. That's another thing I can't handle. I don't like being around people who are in bikinis or whatever. I can't handle that either. I would have to go into so many details like I said, I can probably go longer than an hour explaining all this. But what I'm trying to say is that what I deal with, my health anxiety, is horrible. I have daily anxiety attacks. I have all these things, and I deal with them. I still go to work. I still do my wifely and motherly duties. I still go and do my things that I do. I still go shopping. I still go get groceries. I still cook and clean and deal with everything. I'm still a friend. I'm still all these things. But I just want to let you guys know that I do deal with this. It's something that I deal with on my own, in my head, and that nobody really knows about. So, like, okay, I'm going to go back to that story I was telling you about when I was in Arlington. It was off of 360, and I had to park on the side of the freeway. And I had my daughter call the ambulance for me and tell them where I was. I was about to pass out. I could not do anything. My legs, my arms, my hands, everything went completely stiff and straight. I could not bend them. I could not breathe. My chest went numb. Everything went numb on me. The ambulance got there. They got me. I got like 4 EKGs done by the time, from the time they got me to the time when I was at the Arlington Memorial Hospital or whatever, when I was in the ER. They kept doing that, like giving me EKGs, and like checking me for all these things. And then they did blood work. They did all this stuff. But like every other time I've gone to the ER because I'm feeling crazy symptoms, they come back with, you're perfectly healthy. It's just anxiety. That's great. It's great that nothing's wrong with me. But why do I feel all these things? It's part of having anxiety, health anxiety. It's not that I'm a hypochondriac, because a lot of people try to say, well, they're just hypochondriacs. They just think they're dying of everything. No. Yes, in a way, we do think we're dying of everything. But we also feel all of the symptoms. We will have crazy symptoms that are physically really there, but they keep telling us that we're okay. We have dizzy spells. Some of us actually have completely passed out and nothing's supposedly wrong. I just wanted to say this because I know I'm about to take a break, a long break. Part of this long break has to do with this, with me feeling overwhelmed all the time, and with me being so sensitive to stress. Any kind of stress, any kind of negativity, any kind of ugliness affects me in horrible ways. Horrible ways. And I'm taking this break away from social media, and I'm taking it away from just everybody and everything, because I need to evaluate myself. I need to get better as a person. I need to become better, and I need to straighten out my mind and my thoughts, and I need to be able to just be better. There's so much I want and so much I have a passion for, and I am going to go for those things, and I need to stop allowing this to affect me. So yeah, I just want to let you guys know. I'm not going to go into too much detail. This video is already going to be too long. But yeah, today's my last day on Facebook, and I'm going to be taking a break. And but I am going to be posting videos on my YouTube channel throughout this whole break. But I'm not going to be contacting or being in contact with anybody, even on YouTube, and my phone as well. I'm going to take a complete break. But I want to explain that this health anxiety is a major reason why. But I'm also going to be trying to evaluate my life and figure out what I can do to help myself and to help my family, because my family deals with this just alongside me. And I don't like that. I don't like them having to deal with this. I don't like them having to deal with me being so weak and tired all the time, and all these things. That's another thing. I'll get like super weak and super tired, and I feel like I can't even function. I get so lethargic. And it's just part of my body is constantly in a state of panic, like constantly. It's constant for me. I'm constantly stressed out. My muscles are always tense, constant tension and everything. So of course I'm going to be worn out. I mean, it's a daily battle that I have to deal with, and it's been happening for years. And I am going to take this time to just focus on me and my family, focus on getting things right, continuing to do right by God, and just focusing on all of this. And I just want to let you guys know, and so when I don't want to do things or don't want to go places, please don't take it as anything personal. Believe me, it's not. So it's me, and it's how I feel physically and how I can't handle certain surroundings. So yeah. But I hope everybody's doing okay, and I am posting this on my YouTube channel too, so I'm going to say my typical stuff that I say. Remember, you're not alone, and remember that we all have our things that we go through, and I'm going to get myself better, and hopefully by getting myself better, I will help others to get themselves better too. But thank you guys for everything, and I love everyone. Love every single one of you, and thank you for all that you do, and remember, you are not alone. All my silent warriors out there, y'all are amazing. Big hugs to you, seriously, because I know how it feels to go through this, one of those invisible diseases that nobody pays attention to. So, all right. Thank you, and bye. I'll see y'all later.